FEU controlled set number 2 right from the start. UST threatened several times, made a run, but FEU had so much confidence behind them after coming back from 10 points down in set number 1 to win the set, and they were able to control the momentum all throughout the set.
That's right, UST again only having 11 attacks. FEU taking charge of that department, 12 to 11. Service aces 4 for FEU. Wow. And none for UST. So that's a strange stat. Probably the first time we're going to see that for this year. And what is, I think, critical here for UST is that they should let go of whatever's burdening them in their shoulders, feeling very tight, you know, putting a lot of pressure on them. And FEU is just so relaxed. They're enjoying the game. They don't mind if they're down, if they're up by 10 points, if they're up by only a point, by 2 points. They just keep on, you know, grinding it out. Yun ang nawala sa UST. They lost that desire, that drive to, you know, gut it out every point. If they think that it was going to be a stroll in the park, you know, once that was all over, they didn't know what to expect anymore from FEU.
That's true. And quite ironic, the statistic you saw, 4 service aces from FEU, none for UST, when in fact, UST is the number 2 ranked best serving team, while FEU is number 6 out of the 8
because
teams.
they normally have a lot of service errors in the matches that they play. I'm talking about FEU. But having 4 service aces in a match is an all-time high, or in a set, I think is an all-time high for the Lady Tamaraws in this season.
So to set number 3 we go. The final set, if you're UST, from your perspective, the final set to make a stand and snatch and secure that twice-to-beat advantage in the final 4. Because other than, if they lose this, they're going to have to go to the next game and try and win that.
That's right. Oh, Vargas. And you can see Coach Ness. He can smell blood right now. You know, Coach Ness knows that this could be a win. Clearly, having a 2-set advantage here in this match. And the way that UST is moving, really, you know, lethargic.
Now, Ian, I was just checking, right? Because we mentioned UST needs to win 1 of 2 games.
Yes.
To secure that twice-to-win advantage. They're going up against FEU now. Their final game, guess who?
Lasal.
Yes. So if they lose this, they will have a very difficult time to secure that twice-to-win advantage. Because it's against the number 1 seeds.
So it's not academic right now for UST. That they're going to still have another chance because they're up against the number 1 squad.
It's true. And the last time they met, they lost in 3 straight sets. FEU with a golden opportunity to be the, you know, the spoilers. Panggulo na lang sa standings ng Final 4, no? Oxenball with an error there.
Like what I said, Oxenball will grind it out all the time.
It is 4-1 actually, the score right now in favor of UST. We're going to correct that. There it is. 4-1 lamang na ang UST ng tatlo, courtesy of these errors by FEU to start set number 3. Banatikla on the attack.
That is outside. 2 violations, it touched the net, plus the ball was outside. So
Banatikla really off her game today, and also the first set.
Yeah, she sat out most of the second set. And now she's being brought back in. And let's see if she can perform better.
Let's check in with Nico Ramos.
Guys, Coach Les Pamilar told his girls that this is a must-win game for them. Why? last year's FEU squad finished 5th. That was last year's squad with a whole lot of veterans. Coach Ness said that if we finish 5th then this year, it will prove a point that we will be ready next season. Also, he told his girls, wag nyo silang intindihin on the other side. As we all know, UST team, they like to smile, and apparently FEU doesn't appreciate that too much. That's why they use that as extra motivation in that second set. I told you guys that these Lady Tamaraws team, they're a very happy bunch, but today, they're in an upset mood. Guys.
Thanks, Nico. So far, so good for the Lady Tams. Poor first ball from Henson results in a free ball for UST. Hudson Boy with an underhand set to Vargas. FEU down by 2. Banatikla firing one. Vargas. Off the blocker's point. FEU.
Vargas just letting it all go. As per the instructions of Coach Pamilar. And Coach Ness has been really up on his feet the entire match, giving instructions. That's just adrenaline right there for you, losing focus.
Now, just to give the viewers a perspective, because we talked about Ateneo and Adamson at 8 and 5 each. They both have 1 game remaining, and that's against each other.
Oh, so that makes it more exciting.
Very exciting.
Wow.
Can you just imagine?
And all these games, Eric, are here in the arena. So if you have got a chance, make sure you do come here and watch the games live. Wow, yeah.
Henson, straight down the middle, and that's a point. FEU within 1 here. It's set number 3, 6 will be serving 7. After a very poor start to season 73 by FEU, they were still trying to find out, who are going to be the second options. How are we going to get our offense going? But once they did, FEU, a solid team. That's what they're showing us right now. Although that service error from FEU gives UST a free point. 8-6, UST on top by 2 in set number 3. Back here at the arena in San Juan, UST on top by 2, set number 3. They are down 2 sets to nothing. Let's check in with Erin Torrejon.
Everything starts with defense. That might be one of the oldest cliches in the book, but it was one of the only few lines that Coach Shaq told his girls as he noticed that, the girls' blocks have really been too disorganized and they can't also seem to receive the ball properly, even if it was instructed of them at the very start of the game. With a chance, though, to come back in this third set, it was emphasized to the Tigresses that they shouldn't be afraid of making mistakes, especially in their service, because that way they tend to commit even more mistakes. Meanwhile, Banatikla was singled out again by Coach, and she was just told to simply follow his instructions. Lastly, the girls were reminded to never give up because he hasn't yet, and they really need to fight back in this game. Eric?
Thanks, Erin. Indeed, it cannot be stressed enough. The importance of this game for UST as they get a free ball, and Ortiz knows exactly what to do with it.
That's right. Making something out of nothing because that ball really set very low. See? Did not even go above the net, but he found a way to push it over.
That's the expertise of Ortiz,
Yeah.
Despite the low set, running back set, she's always able to deliver. Henson in the middle.
Nice read. Excellent read by Caballero.
Now, UST becoming more unpredictable offensively. And they look more relaxed. They look more fluid in the game. As compared to the first 2 sets, they were tentative. They were trying to second-guess each other. Right now, everything going right for the defending champions. They are up by 4, the biggest lead of the set so far for the Tigresses. Ortiz blocked. Free ball, FEU. They go to Henson. Caballero. Right at the corner. And Vargas. Coach Ness Nes Pamilar right away reacting and calling a timeout. Let's check in with FEU.
Oh, hindi pa tapos yan. Kasi nire-relax yung sarili, binabagalan yung galaw niyo eh. Bilisan galaw natin. So, ano nyo ba tinalo yan? Di ba binilisan nyo yung galaw, tinargaan nyo yung service? Eh nga, itinapon nyo yung service, binagalan nyo yung galaw. Eh, paano tayo mananalo? Yung first 2 sets na yan, dahil kinargaan nyo yung service, dinalawan nyo na mabilis. Uy, mag-usap-usap sa inyo.
Again, Coach Nes Pamilar jumping right away and correcting tiny errors that the very inexperienced young Lady Tamaraws are committing here in set number 3.
Yeah, that's right. And Coach Nes has done a good job in doing that so far.